Hendo, ultimately disappointing result today, but just give us your assessment of that one.
Yeah, I think the scoreline doesn't truly reflect our kind of performance. Granted, it is a game of goals, but I feel we've been hit with 4 kind of sucker punches per se. Overall, I do think the lads equipped themselves well within the game. We got into the final third a lot. We got a couple of goals, and I think on another day we would have scored a lot more goals. I think if we played that game 10 times, we'd probably win it 8 times.
I know, let's talk about our 2 goals first of all, the positives. As a obviously goal scorer yourself, 2 really well taken goals from Cairo Mitchell and Devante Rodney.
Yeah, I thought Cairo opening the scoring for us, like positionally, structurally as a team, we was really well set up, and they passed it to him. A really good, well executed finish from Cairo. And Devante took the ball on the half turn and slotted it nicely. But throughout the game, I think Devante and Cairo got themselves into some really, really good positions. And again, on another day, they would have got a couple more goals.
And at the other end, we've shown this season that as a unit, we're really, really strong defensively. Just kind of a few moments today that maybe were mishandled. The gaffer just mentioned in his post-match interview, but the lads kind of understand that and know that that needs to be kind of worked on going forward.
Yeah, we will reflect on the game, the goals conceded definitely. I think the goals were hugely transitional moments. The lad that carried the ball, or the majority of the pitch, was a complete and utter athlete. One end to the other, there was no way anyone was catching him, and they'd had the players centralised that it was a simple goal in the end. But from our perspective, we'll go back to the training ground on Monday and analyse and take it from there and go in and roll into the game on Tuesday night as prepared as prepared can be for that game.
I know a lot's been kind of said about the group's mentality and the culture, and look, it's nice to, I guess, have a game straight away in midweek to put that into practice and try to bounce back at the first attempts.
Yeah, I think that's all anyone can do, right, Greg, is like it's a next moment sort of situation or scenario for us. Granted, the result isn't what we want today, but we are a progressive team. It is still a very young squad, still developing. I think we've made some tremendous strides this season already, and prior to the last couple of games defensively we've been really, really strong. So we know deep down what we need to do to get ourselves back into that kind of solid structure and work from there. But as you said, roll on Tuesday night and hopefully we have a good performance.
I know you talk about those strides. I guess 10 games into the season is a nice kind of moment to look at how it's gone so far. A really positive start to the season when you look at those 10 games as a whole.
Yeah, no, definitely. There'll be like a quarter mark kind of analysis of where we're up to from different phases on the pitch, defensively, midfield, strikers, where we can improve, where we can get better, and where we can keep on excelling. I think an area where we are really penetrative at this moment in time is attacking. We're scoring lots of goals. Cairo's leading the way. I think that was his 7th today, which is amazing. Dev not too far behind him on 4, and a few others chipping in with goals throughout the team. So that is a positive. We are scoring goals, and as long as we can tighten things up at the back, we're going to give ourselves a good opportunity to win more games than not.